Do you ever find yourself staring out of the window, playing a movie that only exists in your head? Maybe it's while music is playing or while you're laying in bed at night. Generally, replaying moments that never really happened, right? Conversations that went differently, comebacks that never really happened, relationships that only lived in your imagination. So, that is what we call maladaptive daydreaming. It's not just overthinking, it's a coping mechanism, a way that mind escapes into stories that feel safer, warmer, and more under your control than real life. Now, in those moments, your brain lights up the default mode network, the same system used for imagination reflection. It even releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes you feel rewarded in real life. The only catch is that the comfort doesn't really last. Once the fantasy has faded, the reality still exists. It still aches. For many, this habit starts early on, as children, probably. When a child grows up unseen, unloved, they develop this world, this parallel world that doesn't really exist. A world that only they can control. Now, as adults, the same escape may come back as heartbreak, stress, or loneliness, emptiness. Look, now don't get me wrong. Maladaptive daydreaming isn't really a flaw. It's your body's way of trying to protect you. The only scenario it becomes a real problem in is when your dream world feels a lot safer and easier than the real world. But the truth is, true peace only begins when you start creating a life that your mind doesn't really want to escape from.